Rec, 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 rec League podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Casts, and Breaker. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Blue Sky. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 183. Available now. Yo! Whether you're watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. The title card on screen doesn't have the 2 though, so it plays better. It is the sequel to 2019's Ready or Not. When Disney bought Fox, they kind of just dumped it like mid to late August, and people really liked it. It stars Samara Weaving, Catherine Newton, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Sean Hatosi, Nestor Carbonell, Kevin Durand, and Elijah Wood. It is directed by Radio Silence, Matt Bettinelli-Olpin, and Tyler Gillett. Off top of my head, I know they did previous stuff, but off top of my head, they did the first, Ready or Not. They did Scream 2022, Scream 6, and I think most recently Abigail. I feel like I'm missing something. And like I said, I know they did previous, like VHS and maybe a Paranormal Activity in there. I'm not positive. Immediately following the wedding night, the hide and seek, the bursting, Grace wakes up cuffed to a hospital bed, some twists and some turns, and she got to play the game again. And there are a lot of new factors, but again, it is, you got to survive the night to win. Until yesterday, I had not seen the original Ready or Not. I heard it was a blast. It's really fun. And the trailer for this one was so fun, so high-paced, just madness, that, as you can see, I added it as an honorable mention to my most anticipated video. And I wonder if I'm in the minority, because I think I enjoyed this more than the first movie. I like Samara Weaving. I honestly think Catherine Newton is great in practically everything I've seen her in. And she, like I said, she just adds such a dynamic to this, because they're sisters, but there's backstory and there's resentment, and there's either we solve it or we just work through it and solve it after. But we might die if we try to solve it right now. And I don't know if this isn't really spoilerish. The original movie, all the members of one family, if she's spoilers for the first movie, if Samara Weaving survived, that's what's weird about both of these movies, specifically the first movie. It's not like if she survives the night, she is just in the family. If she survives the night, the whole family dies because of the cult thing, which I think the cult thing is stupid in both movies. I think it's completely unnecessary, because if she survives the night, you would think it's because she killed everybody trying to kill her. But there's no family. The whole marriage is bogus, no matter who wins. So this one, there are other families vying for position in the cult. And again, if they lose, kaboom. And it's just the interesting dynamic in who's gonna betray who, family members, and who's not gonna make it. And Elijah Wood is just the lawyer and the game master to an extent. And it's just, there's more players trying to kill her. There's higher stakes, and it just made it more fun and more entertaining and more, not particularly more interesting, but I do think that this movie elevated what was already established in the first one. It took it a step further. It improved upon. I put it in my Letterboxd review for the first movie. Radio Silence had this knack of taking a ridiculous premise like Ready or Not, or even Abigail, or something that has been beaten to death, milked for everything they could, Scream, and they put a spin on it to where it's interesting. It's good. The Radio Silence movies I've seen are all good. 3.5 out of 5 at worst. And then they're doing The Mummy 4. Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz coming back. So it's like, yeah, like there's gnarly kills. It's super bloody. There's some imagery. There's some imagery, and some stuff that I am not particularly a fan on, that did toe the line on some shit that I don't particularly like to watch. But I don't completely feel like it went like the whole 9 yards. I mean, like they flirt with it. So yeah, like I really enjoyed this. Stay tuned probably next weekend for my 3 favorite movies of the first quarter video. I still gotta watch Project Hail Mary, but this movie could make another appearance on this channel. Honestly, as high as I have it ranked for the year right now, it might make an appearance in December. But yeah, I don't know. I think from a technical aspect, this is a really well shot movie. It's a really well written movie. I think it's funnier than the first one. Like I said, the stakes on both sides, I think, are bigger. There's more on the line. Obviously, for the Samara Weaving character, for the Catherine Newton character. Rich people are weird. Both movies emphasize that. It's some Illuminati shit. Like both of these movies are just some Illuminati shit. Some weirdo Illuminati shit. So with all that being said, man, I will say that in my opinion, Ready or Not, Here I Come, Ready or Not 2, Here I Come was dope. Have you seen Ready or Not, Here I Come, man? What you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. What you prefer, the first one or the second one? Very curious. Like I said, I want to know who rolls with the first one, who likes the second one more. It's very rare that I find a sequel better than the original. And I give them both the same rating. My most recent reviews are for The Bride and for Hoppers. Like I said, tomorrow the plan is to watch and review Project Hail Mary. I don't think anything new that I want to see comes to my theater next weekend, so a top 3 first quarter movies will come out. The first weekend in April, Super Mario Galaxy. We did Oscar guesses and predictions on the most recent episode of the podcast. Upcoming episode of the podcast, we're going to do a second quarter preview. Be on the lookout for all of that, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.